Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, for Twitch. You didn't see the last part because I ended up being a recording because my bandwidth took a shit when I did the first part last night. So I made the recording. We went into Heavensward and we didn't do much. We did a couple of white mage quests, and we did like maybe one or two of the first Heavensward quests, where we took a tour of the city and everything. We didn't do anything groundbreaking. If you want to see the first parts, I'm a little ahead on videos for YouTube. So the first part's coming out on the 28th. So it comes out in 2 days. So a little bit of a wait, but if you're interested in seeing the first part, you'll just have to wait until it actually goes up live. But yeah. So anyway, we gotta go. What we're doing is we have to make ourselves useful. We have to prove our worth to Ishgard, because Ishgard doesn't like strangers and outsiders. So we gotta help out Count Edmont's sons, these two, Emma and Artori, and Art. I'm just gonna call them Emma and Art. So let's go with Emma. So this will take us to the Sea of Clouds. This will take us to Falcon's Nest, which I need to go to. So I believe this takes us to Falcon's Nest. So let's go. Let's do you, because my white mage quest is over there. Let us begin anew, Mistress Rye. I'm Sir Artoriel de Fortams, eldest son of Count Edmont de Fortams. You will forgive my outbursts. I hope I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Horsefon has spoken often of you often. If you are even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter in hand, then. We'll be assisting my esteemed compatriots of houses Darandare and Dismail. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture, but we shall speak of more of that anon. First, we must needs to secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo Stables and Foundation. Good. I'm only using you so I can get access to Falcon's Nest, so I can do my white mage quest. That's why you're first. I'll come back for you later. Oops. Oh. Here we go. Alright. Sky Steel Manufactory. Chocobo! Greetings, Mistress Roy. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Artoriel's instruction. Will this be your first time running a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. As I just say, you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high too, even over Snowcloak. I have a chocobo that can fly. I've got like 3 of them, or 4 of them, among others. You needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself. So just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, and be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Alright, fine. Ooh. Look at this place, the Corthus Western Highlands.
第7零歳による気候変動はクルザス西部高地を極寒の世界へと変えた。
There we go.
氷壁に道を閉ざされ、一時は放棄されたこの地を再びイシュガルドの民が取り戻そうとしている。冒険者が降り立ったのはまさに再建の途上にある寒村ファルコンネストだった。
Alright. I come here for many purposes. I'll talk to you later. Maybe attune to this thing real quick. I see how the map is not filled out. You have to actually fill the map out yourself. You get a good chunk of XP for it as you go about filling it out. But when it comes to filling out the map, I will do that off video. You don't want to see me running around the map getting it filled out, because that's kind of boring. But I'll talk to Artorial in a minute. I gotta talk to Shiva first, so I can get Stone 3 finally. Long overdue. So this is Falcon's Nest. To think that the architectural styles can differ within the same nation. Going to a few new places is a veritable feast for the senses. Such wonders grandfather must have beheld in his journeys with Master Atoa. But such musings can us wait. We have a task to do. Let us begin by speaking with the people here. When you have finished, pray come and meet me in the hamlet's north entrance. Alright. Sorry, Artorial, you're just gonna have to sit here in the cold. I got more important things to do. I am unfamiliar with this taint of which you speak. We do consider dragons unclean, however. Speaking of the beasts, lately there have been reports of a strange woman skulking about the remains. We're on the lookout for her, lest she prove to be a heretic. And see how it can't fly? No matter, I got a mount that gives me extra speed. The taint? Never heard of it. We had a strange visitor, however. A foreign woman with the stench of death around her. Suspicious as she was, I decided to steal a peek at her belongings and... forgive me, but the mere recollection of it was like to bring up my supper. Anyway, after that, some few of us have confronted her and demanded to know her purpose, but she refused to say a word. Nay, she looked straight through us with empty eyes and left the hamlet. As I recall, she headed to the north and west. Wherever it is she is gone, we are well rid of her. Oh boy. So you get a good amount of XP out of these things. It's the rumors of the strange woman are on everyone's lips. This is likely but a coincidence, but it appears we are headed in the same direction as her. There are water sources in the northwestern corner of the region, frozen lakes to be precise, and I'll take our investigation there. I must like the sound of this woman, and I'd soon not cross paths with her, but we have a mission to fulfill. Let's keep moving. Where am I going? Hey, you gotta go far for this one. Oh boy. Great ravine. Whee! Ow. Oh, I can't fly off this thing? Oh, there we go. Since I'm level 60, I shouldn't, not too worried about the enemies around here aggroing me. I don't think anything aggroes me really at this point here. Now there are some areas in the map that you can't fill out until you actually get flight. Well, of course, when you get flying, when you've unlocked the flight, it'll make things getting the map filled out a lot easier. So I probably won't fully map out everything anyway until I get flight. And usually that doesn't happen until you've actually completely finished off with an area. Lady! Good God, the stench is overpowering even this frigid climb. Forgive me for interrupting, but what are you doing? Searching. Rather more damage than I would have liked, but it'll serve. After all, the experiment proceeds apace. Experiment? What in the heavens are you doing? Why must I justify myself to you? Well, I suppose you have no obligation to do so. It's just not every day that I see someone rummaging through a dragon's corpse. So I frighten you then. You find me repulsive like the rest of them. No, you misunderstand. I didn't mean to give offense. Whatever you do is your business, to be sure, but it isn't safe to be out alone out here. What would you suggest then? That I find a stout protector like your friend? As if anyone would be willing to help me. This aura you emanate. They sent you to tell me, haven't they? To remind that witch Alaka that she has no place in the world. Alaka? I'm warning you. Leave me alone. Madam? I don't know what you're talking about. God damn. Tough crowd. Well, that was certainly queer. I know not what compelled me to speak with that woman. Alaka, I believe she called herself. But I must confess to being morbidly curious about her experiment. But I mustn't let myself be distracted. We have work to do. Unless I am mistaken, the tail is manifest in this area. Let's split up and search for it. Over there, huh? Oh, I can't jump over that. It's a ravine. Alright. Now that my chocobo can actually get experience off these things. That was easy. Alright. You found the taint, purified it. Well done. Can I help but wonder? Is it truly a coincidence that the taint chanced to have manifested where we met Alaka? Being frozen to the bone isn't conducive to conversation. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and warm ourselves before we discuss matters in earnest. Alright. Works for me. Oops, wrong way. With your most recent effort, I've sensed your powers to continue to grow. Suffice it to say, this is a boon to our cause. The mission proceeds smoothly thus far. If we continue along the water vein, following the water vein should lead us to the source of the tank. As for the stranger, Alaka, never have I felt so unsettled in someone's presence. The thought she might be connected to the tank also bothers me, but until we know for certain, it avails us not to dwell upon it. For now, I shall resume my investigation of water veins and try to deduce other locations where the tank might appear. Leave the investigative aspect of the mission to me, and pray continue honing your powers of purification. After all, no one else can purge that tank but you. Give me my stone 3! This is long overdue. Alright. What's next? Terrible news says the manifestation of the Tet you purge here has reappeared! The fiends nearby were driven into a frenzy all over again. They reportedly attacked a 9 on patrol. Though the man managed to flee in the convictory, his wounds are grievous in compound manners. The camp's Chirurgians are all field and cannot readily return. You are his only chance, so you must go to the convictor and save him. Why do I care about the knight? Oh. These things would be so much easier if you had flight, honestly. I think, yeah. Normally you would probably have flight right about now by doing this mission. Whoop. Can I even get up here without flight? Oh, I can. Well, actually, maybe not. No. Well. Oh well. Hey, skirt through here. Ah, no. Well, I tried. There we go. Yeah, like where this boss fight is, you need flight in order to get up there. He is in a bad way. Please sir, intend his hurts. Do I have to? I do not want to heal myself. The pain fades. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, the danger is past. However, you still require a constant cure for a time. I shall remain on hand to help provide it. Meanwhile, you must go and purify the tank that has reappeared west of Bane Pool. Only you have the power to do so, Cessa. Please hurry before it can cause any more harm. Okay, where am I going? Oh, I gotta get rid of that. Alright, Bane Pool. I'll just go straight. I won't fill up all the map, but I'll get what I can on video. Whee! I don't know if I've unlocked the ether currents yet. I think I need to progress further before I can actually unlock the currents. Plus, you'll get something to help you that makes finding the currents a lot easier. Alright, now that I've got stone 3. Purifying the purple energy. I'm pleased to say that the knight will make a full recovery. Had it not come to his aid, his comrades believe he would have died. I see you have already purified the taint. Good work, Sansala. I must say, though, that its reappearance baffles me. It should have taken far longer for a befouled ether to accumulate. I'm disinclined to believe this came by itself. Nay, I sense that someone had a hand in this. What numbers? Get what numbers up? Oh, the viewers? Yeah. Still working on that. I spoke with the knight after he had said it had sufficiently recovered shortly before he was attacked, and he caught sight of the foreign woman who reeks of death, Alaka. Wherever she appears, she too does the taint. I was certain before, but now I'm convinced that it was no mere coincidence. Could it be that she is creating the taint? If so, to what end? Why would she do such a thing? I don't know her designs, but her actions cannot be borne. Should that taint continue to manifest, both Korthus and the Twelve would suffer unimaginable damage. Stillglade Fane must know of this threat. I shall send word to them. Though I shan't raise my hopes, the Seedseers will bestir themselves best to assume that we are on our own. Now then, our priority now is to track down Alaka. The knight said that she was headed west of the Dravanian Forelands. I don't have access to that area yet! Let's continue our search of the main settlement there. Tailfeather, I believe it's called. I wouldn't know, I'm not there. I have to progress with the story before I can even get there. Alright, well that's it for that. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I'll shove that away. Alright, I guess that's it for this for the moment. Alright, sir. My side business is done here. Now what do you want me to do? The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chokehold, does it not? I still find the experience strangely but liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Alright. Who keeps texting me? Sir, what do you have for us? It's been far, far too long, Lord Artorial. And who might your companion be? Pray for... Oh, I skipped it. Yeah. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Drillman spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may I be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Mistress Raya is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I'll recount the tale of for her benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers. And then the calamity came. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics, Lady Ishgard and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of the heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. Alright. Alright, as promised, we have the House 4 times at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Several craftsmen in service to House Dismail are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and preparing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me that he is in need of a woman with your talents. Would you be so kind to seek him out? Roth, huh? Growth. Keep trying to fly, but I can't fly yet. I guess he's in here. No, must be above. And so the side quests start opening up. Where you at? Clearly not up here. There you are. Yes, I'm Roth, and who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them black birds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. Fear it take me, this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there are pockets of them here and there. They're just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the homeland and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Alright. Do this one first. That's right. Since I've got my gauge now, I have access to one of the instant heals, the Flatus Solus, which is nice. It's dependent on the gauge, so they would like the blue little flower thing. Once you use one of the spells, it'll consume one of them. So like for instance, that. There's another feature to this gauge, but that's not unlocked till like way later on. And it won't be unlocked until Shadowbringers, I think. Alright, your sprites are dead. Easy work. Now there's a woman that looks like she's found her marks. You're just the starter we need here. I kinda know hop to when she sees a task undone. I don't need any of this. Give me my silver pieces. Still haven't seen how well these things sell on the market yet. You're a dab hand at warcraft, I can tell. Not that I have any skills at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Be a waste to keep you to myself when there are others out who need help, same as me. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask that you head north to the Pike, the bloody huge statue out in the waste if you've never been. Mason by the name of Thiermont is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Thiermont, but I reckon he's taking on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. Looks like it's down below, or no? The ravine's still further up. Alright, sir. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth did bid you assist me? Well, far be it for me to turn down any helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of the sculpture. 5 years in neglect and have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I was just the thing for it. Rather, those dead eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. That's it. That was an easy task. Not in range. I'm not sure what you need bristles for a giant statue like this, but there you are. Have you the bristles? Hey. I feel how coarse that is. That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot off from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldaroth, first the Azure Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything that Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon the statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and conditions will be harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could not ask for no greater honor. Well, whatever you say, guy. Are you from Falcon's Nest? If so, I've got a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Yasador, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Anyway, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left the package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, my friend. Where am I going? That? It's gotta be. All right. What's that? A package? I have the foggiest idea what you're talking about. This! Confound it, that fool of a... What a waste. Huh. It was a gift, adventurer. Theramont labors day and night without a regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the fear, have you no sense of decorum? A high-born knight cannot be seen favoring a low-born mason with such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern as well as your willingness to assist Theramont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. Man, servitude in Ishgard is quite something. Now, thankfully, when it comes to the ether currents, when I actually do get them unlocked, I'll actually be able to tell which side quests have ether currents because of the blue plus symbol. Normally, I try to knock down all the side quests, but I don't think side quests are. I don't think the XP is really going to help me at this point, because 24,000, it's still not bad, but considering how much XP I have now to accumulate, I mean, every little bit counts, I guess. But I must applaud your initiative, Mistress Rye. Rock tells me you've been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Artorial included. Alright. Calm as ever, even when you most surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drummond said. Good. We have lost contact with a reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmead in the search of the heretics' hideout. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of the case, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which we can claim, and has claimed the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Artorial will be working together. Seek him out when you're ready to depart, and good luck. Alright. Oops. It seems we've been assigned to the area near Camp Riversmead, Mistress Rye. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of many of our knights. The camp was one of many of our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from the court of the Western Highlands. One of many great sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. Twould not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out. Let's be off. Alright. Gotta go all the way up there, huh? I mean, it's good that I have this mount because I actually get around just a little bit faster than I would otherwise. Gotta cross the bridge, I think. But no, I don't. There, below us, Camp Riversmead, or what remains of it. I see no way to send the clips safe from here. Should we follow the beast below, it would make short work of us. Come, another path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. I can just jump off just fine. I'm fine. I don't know about you. Fine. I can easily jump off and I'll be safe. The reconnaissance party came this way. I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that the recent storms obscured their trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. Again, I can just jump down there myself. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Whee! And crush their wolf while I'm at it. Let none escape. And you're all dead. Are you alright? I heard sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury, I thought no one would come. 3 heroic slain and 1 knight saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mistress Rye. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but white all surround, until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others, they were shouting and screaming me, but after a while I could only hear from unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. Aye, my lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere in the north. We must move quickly before the snow bears all traces of their passing. My brothers, we must. That face, sir, justice will be done. But first, we must see you to safety. Why can't you do it? Oops. He has the right of it, Mistress Rye. Whatever remains of the heretic's trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I'll see to him the Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up on the heretic's trail, do not wait for me. Follow back to the lair forthwith and being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Please, do you know what I've been through? Rest assured, we will not be far behind. And Cecila, thank you. I've been in more situations than this. We got a dead body. The tracks continue to the north. I can't even get on my mount. Alright, we're still going north. Oh, this thing's actually aggroing me. Oh, I got to make sense because I got level synced. So many ice traps around here. Alright, we're still going north. Oh, we've been followed. You bet you have. I should get a review first. I know how to use this, do you? Clearly you don't, because you're dead. Help! Somebody help! Where are you going, sir? I'll just keep casting an arrow on you. Stay away from me! And you're dead. Oh, that house looks suspicious over there. Oh, because I'm in an instance, it's not filling the map. Oh, that's lame. Can I get around you without fighting? Haha! Alright, this looks suspicious. Whoa! They found us to arms! No, I won't. I'm dead. That was a fun little duty. Oh, look who it is. She's returned.
This 私を狩りに来たというのか。
久しいな。真実の片鱗を知る娘よ。汝が木薬の塔を訪れた時以来か。
あなたは。
さよう。我こそは始祖たる源流。汝らは同じ力を持ちながらも随分と異なる道を歩んできたようだな。やはり人とは不可思議な種よ。
その通りだ、光の戦士よ。私はあなたと同じ超える力を持つ者。最初は幻のように現れる過去の情景を前にして、その意味すら分からず怯えさえした。しかし5年前に全てが変わった。そう、第7霊災が起きたのだ。霊災によりクルザスの環境は激変。私の故郷ファルコンネストは瞬く間に雪と氷に閉ざされてしまった。多くの住民と共にイシュガルドに避難しようとしたが、眼前で大氷壁の一部が崩落。家族を失った私は引き返さざるを得なかった。寒さに追い立てられ、ドラゴン族に襲われる危険を承知で西方のドラバニアへと逃れたのだ。そしてかの地で私は出会った。偉大なる七大天竜の一翼、聖竜フレースベルグに。そして見たのだ、粒子戦争の真実を。だからこそ私は主の融和のため、この地に満ちた欺瞞と戦っている。
That's right. I forgot this. We actually get choices now in the stories. Killing innocents won't bring them together. What of the innocents who died when you attacked Foundation? Let's go for this one.
分かっている、分かっているのだ。イシュガルドの民がドラゴン族を憎むのは彼ら自身に非がないことくらい。生まれ落ちた時から竜を忌むべき存在と教えられ、目の前で肉親を殺されもすれば戦うも道理というものだが、ドラゴン族もまた理性的ではいられず、真の敵を知ってなお人そのものを憎んでいる。
命短き人の子には歴史に埋もれた記録であろうとも、悠久の時を生きる竜には忘れがたき記憶よな。その怒りの深さと狂気は人の子たる汝らに計り知れるものではない。
犯した罪は償うつもりだ。私は聖女でも救い主でもない罪人だ。それでも決して諦めはしない。因果を根本から断ち切り融和をもたらしてみせる。私はすでに私自身であるだけではなく、竜を愛したシバでもあるのだから。
Oh, look who finally arrived. Let's just ride. Praise the Lord, you're alive. It came as swiftly as we could, but see, we were too late. You just stood watch outside. You just let me do the dirty work inside. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. Tis a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this eve, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Oh look, the map finally updated. Only this bit though, not the bit that we had to run. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils. The Knights of Matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, we're tracking heretics across mountains of ice and snow. I would say you're due a few hours in a rest next to a warm fire. I wholeheartedly agree. Lord Artorial, Mistress Rye, full glad I am to see you both hale and healthy. What news? You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before the reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury! I believe we have made great strides toward purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much as when I delivered my report to my father and the Holy See. As will I, Lord Artorial. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandare and four times could achieve through a continued cooperation. Indeed, and I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. You most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress Rye can accomplish far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray you return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald. We thank you for your hospitality. Is that it? Well, shit. We're obviously not officially done with this area yet. We'll eventually be coming back here. Obviously for exploration, and there's a dungeon in here. Dungeons in this game, dungeons from here on out are like with the job levels or job quests. It's increments of 2. So there's a dungeon at level 52. There's another dungeon at 55 or 54. Then another 56, 58, and then 60. The hell is it? Oh, it's the temple levies. Let's just try, I presume. This is the one I was hoping to see. I have a proposition for you. Okay. It's just for levies. Nice. Well, what are you? Secretable taste? What the hell? It's collectibles. I don't have any of those glasses. All right. Alright, let's go report our success. That's not who I wanted to talk to. Mistress Rye would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence unjustly. I now realize rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Horsefront swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And he duly listened, because for all of his wisdom, he was never been able to say no to my dear half-brother. The legacy of my father's soul and discretion. mother hated him, of course, but even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him. And to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp River's meet, when we came upon the Wounded Knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone, an onerous task, but fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea, an honored guest at House Four Times, my new comrade at arms, Horsefront's dear friend. I told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task, and without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Horsefront had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness. But I'll not doubt you again, Mr. Spry. On that, you have my word. Alright. Nice. We got his approval. I don't need... Alright, sir. It's your turn. I got time for a couple more quests. This will take us to the Sea of Clouds. Shall I be off then, old girl? But where are my manners? Emmeline de Four Times, second son of Count Edmont de Four Times. Trueborn, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, but you're absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in society where the eldest inherits all. Picture. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied with subsisting on a meager allowance, forever overshadowed by a sibling? Not I, old girl, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me in a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Artorial. Ambitious, I grant you, but I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we're to aid the good men and women of the House Halinarde. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. There are two maps in this area and in this expansion I really going to because of how it's laid out. Sea Clouds, as nice as the whole place looks, it's kind of annoying, kind of annoying to go through. And then there's another one that will be eventually going to. That's even worse. Especially if you're trying to do all the side quests. Are you ready to depart, madam? The airship bound from Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. Yes. I will probably knock out all the side quests I can. Like before. But similarly, once you've knocked out all the side quests in an area, there won't be any more. Unlike with Realm of Borns, where they just kept popping up.
ガレマール帝国出身の天才貴公子シドがもたらした飛空艇技術は人々を空へと誘った。仰ぎ見ることすら難しかった雲海の浮島にさえ今やイシュガルドの騎兵たちが降り立ち活動している。天よりドラゴン族の動きを見張るための監視所がアバラシア雲海に築かれつつあったのである。
So we're docking on an airship that's docked to land. Alright, sir. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Corthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Laniade. She's in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead. Yes? Excellent. What's that supposed to mean? So, this place is quite something. You can go low, you can go high, you can go all over the place. You definitely need flights in order to fully map out this area. That's without a doubt. That's kind of why going around this area is annoying. Wait, I almost forgot to attune to the ether, right? It is a nice area though. It's probably... I said this like I hated come here, but it's also one of my favorite areas in Heavensward. So I hate it, but I also love it. Oh, I can't jump down here. There we go. Like, see, all of this. I mean, there's a lot to this map. And you'll see once it's actually fully mapped out. The hell? It's just right. Welcome. I'm Sir Laniade de Halionard, commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and you shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Oh, I remember him. That was so long ago. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus I have been unable to seek you out. And by the grace of Halone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother Savior in person, and to call upon her generous aid besides. That truly I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. It is a pleasure to see you again, my Lady Laniade. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. Lord, oh no, he got the cold shoulder. Lord Emma, if it was not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you allow me to finish speaking with Mistress Rai. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravan incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We're not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. I didn't take the picture off. I just realized again. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. I fear much more may ask of you in the days to come, Mistress Rai. While I understand Count Edmont's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if he left to his own devices, I think it's far more likely that he'll make a mess of things. Tell him I would like him to keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Edmont from shirking his duty. A request from Lanianites? Why didn't you ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here but a few yalms away. Oh, never mind. What is it? A mission of paramount importance. Keep watch of Dravanian outflyers. Roam about and keep an eye out for anything unusual or ... A mission? Yes, of course. That is why I'm here. I shall do as my lady asks. Alright. Mr. Stride, I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Honorroy, and I serve at the pleasure of Lord Emma. Lady Laniana would have me accompany Lord Emma on his mission. I understand completely. I'll do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Well, that's one way to get rid of him. Were he in another house, mayhap I would not be felt obligated to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he would actually listen to you, at least more so than the others. Or mayhap you're more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to hear your fair share of difficult men before. Oh, you have no idea. There's a lot of them in Eorzea. Now that the Emma's out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of an actual import, such as our struggles with the Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago when we first had begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was a peace between our peoples for half a year until suddenly, for some reasons unknown, their attitudes toward us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on the supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Morelli. She could use your assistance. Never trust a beastman. Morelli! Mr. Spry, I presume? Lady Laniana told me you were coming. I hear you have never faced a Vanu before. Well, spend enough time on patrol, you're sure to come across with them eventually. These beastmen are native to the floating isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal, unless that Ixal's mother was a Gigas. Or Yeegus, according to White Knight Chronicles. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill or drive them away. Ooh. Alright. I remember this first area is pretty short because there's not a whole lot of places to explore in this first area. Because there's two different entrances. Oh, there's multiple entrances into here. And one is until when we don't get access to one like later on. It's the Vanu! Or the Gundu. And if you're wondering, there is no hunting logs or anything from Heavensward beyond. Hunting logs are just for a realm reborn, so there are no things to hunt. It's kind of a shame, really, that they didn't go continue with the hunting logs, because once you've done it, it's just you just forget about it. It even exists. You steal yourself for money, struggle yet find no Vanu lying in wait. Well, what I want to do is finish this area before we finish this. Well, not finish this area, but finish this whole chain of story quests before I actually go around and filling out what I can and doing all the missions that I can. You're dead. Alright, Morelli. I killed our Vanus. Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. I guess I can take solace in the fact that Heloni has blessed us with a mighty ally. Expecting your recent clashes with the Vanu, I cannot have escaped your notice. Or accepting your... It cannot be escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation outpost, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the part of our camp, the vaunted Protector, is in a perpetual state of needing of repairs, so even were the Holy See to come to on our Giovanni attack, we would be unable to fly to her aid. Simply put, Mrs. Rye, this is where ambition comes to die. If you have aspirations for advancement, you will be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the essentials and stoke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. Alright, that sounds like a simple task. Like this guy, for instance? Sir! Hello there, old girl. Seen any Vano champions yet? No? Oh well, let me know when you have so I can make myself presentable for the... and he's asleep. Sir, I need you to wake up. You need to get yourself psyched up. It is an attack. What should we do? What should we do? No. We're just getting you into shape. You got me fooled there for a moment, old girl. An amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am to the monotony of mere sentry duty. Yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Laniats will give me a grand mission that befits my station. Okay. Where's this guy at? There you are. Sir! You're looking for rather grim. Why so serious? The Vana are no real threat, and the Divines couldn't give a fig about us. I think it looks like you need some psych. You can just... God, where did that come from? Fine, if you insist, I'll make an effort to be more alert. But really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines. This is just the way I like it, thank you very much. Sir, is there anything fluffier than a cloud? I don't know. What? What is it? Is it the Horde? I fear whatever possessed you to do that. I'm awake, worried not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. The sun is rising on a new day in the sea of clouds. Many thanks, Mistress Rye. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon, Lord Emma said what? Well, I have no doubt that Lady Lani and I will do her utmost to oblige him. Oh boy. Oh look! I have an next job quest, but I gotta get into Stormblood to continue with that. Alright. If Lord Emma is going to demand a more dangerous duty, I expect Lady Lani and I will want you to accompany him. You might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. Alright, Emma's looks like he's raring to go. Mr. Sabari, Lord Emma just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany. Well, you told me to psych people up. Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding then. Can I count you to keep him safe? I'm babysitting him apparently now. Excellent, we are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtop, as there are no underground sources we can tap from with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Anvor Cyan Siren to the east of here. I would have you and Emma bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention the Vanu scouts ranging from the nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained, but you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck and be safe. Lady Lani, I'm just gonna call you Lani. Lady Lani told you to tell me about my mission once again. If I didn't know any better, I swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? Go fetch some spring water. A vital mission, the success of which may vary. Go fetch some spring. This sounds like almost disappointing to say, with me. All right. Finally, it's about time she entrusts me with the mission of real import. Right then, let's go, let's go! Gotta go over there now. Once you actually get flying, and actually fly around this whole area, it's actually a really nice area. But I still hate going around in here on foot. But this area is nothing compared to another area that we'll be going to later on. So this is Vor Cyan Siren of legend, and an area of Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know. Why don't you and I make a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Honorroy would judge our entries on size, purity, and say aesthetic and sensibilities. Let us begin at once. This guy is very eager to find a crystal. Alright. So we got a massive area to search, huh? Alright. Oh, there's one place right there. The water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Lani. Perhaps you should inspect another. Strike one! What about this one? Alright. Strike two. This one's taking a while. Did we find it? A steady stream of water, perhaps it's the spring crystal Lady Lani seeks. Sweet! Laura. It's just right. Have you brought your entrance for the contest? I have. My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Lord Emma has been gone an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Perhaps I'm worried about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for Mistress Fry. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Probably search the southeastern area of Vorcien Sirens, as swiftly as you're able, and rendezvous with me in the north. That's right. Where the hell is he at? Sounds like this guy's got himself into trouble again. Maybe he's off fighting his big bad monster that he's been waiting to fight. You surveyed this surrounding area for a time, but see no sign of Emma. Great. Where you at, guy? Oh shit. Something's happened. They have my lords surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. The Vanu is out in force, apparently. Didn't this guy want to fight somebody? He got himself captured. It was daytime, now it's nighttime. The Vana wants to take him to that village. May have to present their chieftain. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Lonnie what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, I might be too late. Forgive me for asking, Mistress Wright, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Emma in my absence, I beg you take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Don't hold back. God damn. Throw myself in danger yet again. Netherlings, attack! Away with you! No! See if I can get around some of them. I might have to kill this guy because he's in my way. You guys suck at guard duty. Oh, there's a lot of them over here. Let's go this way. Oh, I can't go that way. Well, no. Saw nothing. By the fear here. You're not gonna eat me, are you? That's not what we do to prisoners, is it? Sasla over here! What the hell are you? Netherlings, come to free prisoners! Spread word like thunder and cast into the sea, cloud at sea. Nobody here you're messing with. Hello, Chief. You're worthless. Phew. That was thoroughly unpleasant. Didn't you have a weapon on you before? Or I guess it's confiscated it. Or did... God, you run so slow, guy. Oh, look, I got reinforcements. Where are they going? Help is right, you're going the wrong way, sir. I'm over here, not over there. Harsh fun, is that you? Thank heavens, get us out of here. So much for my help. You could have helped me down here. This guy's gonna aggravate me, isn't he? Sir. We got a pursuer. Ha! Too slow.
また増援か。
Great.
バヌバヌを治める偉大な分度の王さ。このホルバヌは湧き立つ雲のように怒りに満ちている。ホヌバヌを怒らせる地の底を歩く者たちは泡立つ雲の神に捧げなければならない。来たりませ白き神。
Oh, that sounds great. Oh, it sounds like a whale. Oh, look at that thing.
Oh, 白き神、白き神、大いなる運神ビスマルク。運神だと？新たなる万神だというのか？確かにここは逃げるが勝ちか。
I agree. We're not equipped for that yet. You have a sword. Use it. Oh, look who it is.
まったく何がどうなってやがるんだ。突っ込むぞ。了解。急げ。離脱する。
See ya, bird brain. Where's your almighty Bismarck now? Oh, there it is. Miss. The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks. It's not as if we haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. Alright, more than a few. I have a phone call. Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time, in case you're wondering. The Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world, I thought, just as said Lordling's manservant skirted into view, just babbling about his master having been captured and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I'm here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak up again soon, I promise. Alright, guy. You do you. Alright, Emma. This was a disaster. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could have very well have died, you know. Me, dead! On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal, and that, girl, is no small feat. I have made an historic discovery. A fact even Lady Lonnie will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, and Red looking forward to basking in the sunshine for praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? Oh, I can just hear the scolding from her now. I feel like I've done nothing but babysit these two. I can sympathize with Anna Roy. Friday Saloni, I feared the worst. What happened out there? A primal? Are you sure? Yet, now that I think on it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. From what I've learned about comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden changes in their behavior toward the people of Camp Cloudtop. You mean to say that they have fallen under the primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alpha Node. I've forgotten something important, Lady Lonnie. A little recognition for the hero of the hour. A few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on. Oh boy. Why, yes, you're right, of course. Mistress Wright deserves all that and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mrs. Wright, you have done more than enough here. God damn it, who's calling me now? You need to leave me alone. So that's it then. No more forays into enemy territory. Very well, I can see my services no longer needed. Take care, Lady Lonnie. May our next meeting taking place under more felicitous circumstances. All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing then. We can speak on the journey home. Back to Ishgard. Is it the airship landing, or do I have to? Or is it in the manor? Airship landing. I confess I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind pumping your face, the warmth of the blood pumping your veins, and the excitement I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or maybe it's simply the joy of having cheated death yet again. In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Mr. Einrich of all that has occurred. Emma shall have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? Alright, let me in. Sir. Oh, it's you, says, look. Gosh, why did you have to strike me so hard? Why did he beat you? I would too. Father, you did not approve how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop. How I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not as easy playing the hero, is it? Excuse me, sir, you ain't no hero. You're like the sidekick. Hey, you better walk away. I feel bad for you, Honoroi. Alright. With that out of the way, we can now proceed further, I think. Let me see. Alright. So, I'm going to end it here. I'm off video. I will go around doing all the side quests around that I can do at the moment. I will do what I can to get the maps all mapped out and everything, and all that kind of fun, boring stuff. I was kind of hoping I'd get the damn ether currents unlocked, but maybe not yet. I don't remember when I'm supposed to get those unlocked, when I'm actually able to get them unlocked. But that's a future problem. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next parts where more adventures lie. See ya.